So tonight we continue our countdown to the retirements of two of our own, Leon Bibb and Lee Jordan. We've been sharing stories from their amazing careers all week long, and tonight there's more to tell. John Kosick, you've been digging through the archives, and you may have found something about Lee that folks don't know.
Yeah, there's no doubt that people have a special relationship with their anchors, and now with social media, you feel like there's nothing you don't know about them. That only meant, in the case of Lee, we had to look a little harder. Lee Jordan has been such a fixture in Northeast Ohio homes for 30 years that many of you feel you know her. But did you know this? Her first appearances in front of audiences came not on TV, but at Kings Island outside Cincinnati, working in the shows.
I was in this small stage show for the first summer I was there, playing a villainous hussy. Not typecasting.
The next 2 summers, though, she had, I guess you could say, co-anchors.
I did a bird show. I had 8 macaws I worked with and a couple of cockatoos, and they roller skated and rode a bike on a high wire, and I did this kind of running monologue that involved a lot of ad-libbing, which, as it turns out, was pretty good training for the career I didn't know I was going to have yet.
Before that TV career, though, came one in promotions and marketing in Columbus, where she helped to create Red, White, and Boom, that has grown today into the state's single largest annual fireworks display.
And it's really gratifying to me to see that it's still a big deal, and it's something that, you know, I can lay claim to helping with that kickoff.
Something else maybe you didn't know, Lee's career in television put her in the fast lane, figuratively and literally.
Think of some of the greatest names in racing: Andretti, Unser, Ray Hall, Sullivan, Jordan.
2 times in my TV career, I have gone to racing school. I did. I took a 3-day Skip Barber driving school course, and we drove these open-wheeled Formula cars. They weren't, you know, quite at the level of Indy cars, but similar, smaller, and competed against, you know, people like Richard Dean Anderson and the Nelson twins, and drivers who were actually on a racing circuit. So it was a little terrifying, but definitely forced me to push the envelope of my comfort zone a little bit, and really was just a lot of fun. I did not come in last.
There you go. Ever seen Lee leave here on a Friday night at 5?
Oh, yeah.
No, she never came in last. I am old. Join us in a half hour for another story looking at the career of the great Leon Bibb. We're going to wrap up these stories tomorrow night at 5. Then tomorrow night at 6, something big, a half-hour special to bid farewell to 2 of the all-time Cleveland best. And we hope you will join us. And the neat thing about the bird story, doing the bird show, who came along and gave you great advice?
Oh, Fred Silverman.
Fred Silverman, who came up with so many of the great shows with ABC and NBC, spotted you in the crowd. Spotted you out of the...
He saw the show and me do the bird show and sent me a message saying that I should consider a career in TV news.
No way.
Really, and that was well before I ever had even thought about it. So I guess he was a little prescient there. So much fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, John, you're bringing clips to this that I have totally forgotten about.
You still have that jumpsuit?
You know what? Somewhere I still do have my fire suit. Should bring that out.
You look nervous with that helmet on.
I was terrified.
Were you?
Truly terrified. But, you know, in hindsight, it was a blast.
But you didn't come in last.
I did not come in last.
There
My
we go.
proudest achievement.
That's true. All right, let's show you what's going on outside.